Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming in. Polygon Matic is pumping today, close to 10%, and Fantom has just voted to fund new projects from the network fee burns. I want to talk about that. Fantom, one of my favorites. Make sure you're hitting the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned into the good crypto word that we spread here every single weekday. Make sure you tap into the links down below to the exchanges, to the robots, to create videos, to make passive income online and more. Tap into the Champagne Crypto links down below right now. Polygon Matic pump. Fantom votes to fund new projects and more. Bitcoin holding above $20,000. That's where we're at here, Kaboomers. Let's look at the charts as we hang on here. Lido booming, ETH Classic booming, Zcash Maker. There's a few of them that are up. Bitcoin holding on to above $20,000. I'm expecting sub 20K Bitcoin. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm expecting sub 20K Bitcoin, but we're just not there yet. We're holding on quite strong here. Bitcoin there at 21,349, Ether at 1475, Binance at 256, and of course, some people's favorite is Ripple. I don't know who uses Ripple, but those, how can I put it? The normies, okay? Because if you believe in Ripple, you're a normie. I'm going to keep it, even if you're ahead, you're a normie. You know why? Because you are behind Ripple because of the banks. More than likely. Because they're in bed with the banks, and it's because it's the big banks. The big banks is normie stuff. So it is a normie coin. But hey, listen, it's doing all right. It may win that SEC battle, and it's something to consider. It's Ripple. It's right there. I don't like it. It's a glorified database. It's fake crypto. I can keep going on, but whatever. They're there. And they got connections with the banksters. And some people love it. The normies love it. ETH Classic doing well, up 14%. Now listen, where are all these miners going to go once Ethereum moves over to proof of stake? And the speculation here is Ethereum Classic. It was suggested by Vitalik himself. Okay, so don't sleep on Ether Classic. Rumor is everything you could do on Ether, you could do on Ether Classic for much less. And I haven't verified that, but it makes sense. Polygon Matic pumping today at 80 cents. Polygon Matic is partnering with Disney. They're already approved with OpenSea. And it looks like they're one of the more active layers to Ethereum, an alternative layer to Ethereum that settles on Ethereum. I like Polygon. I mentioned it yesterday in the tokens that I want to be acquiring here in the bear market that may put us into seven figures once that bull run activates. Zcash is moving, Flow, Tencent, BitDAO. I'm not crazy about all of these, but we've talked about Lido DAO, and they provide a service that allows users to speculate on proof of stake already. So basically, you could turn your Ether in, get an IOU of your staked ETH, ST and there is a little bit of arbitrage opportunity with that, I believe, and some people have already taken advantage of it. But Lido DAO is there, $1.57, and they continue to move on up. Who else is moving? Maker's moving, Monero, and others. So that's what's going on. Let's check out the latest with Fantom. Fantom, one of my faves. Fantom to fund ecosystem projects using a portion of the burn fees. A governance vote saw an overwhelming number of community members in favor of using 1/3 of Fantom's burn fees to fund new projects. Fantom community members have passed a governance vote that proposed using 1/3 of the network's burn fees to fund new projects built in the Fantom ecosystem. Nearly 100% of all the votes cast were in favor of the plan. The proposal has been scheduled to run until October 3rd, but voting closed after support crossed the minimum 55% requirement. Fantom currently burns and permanently removes from circulation 30% of all tokens that are paid as network fees. Following the vote, 1/3 of that 30% fee value would be submitted to an ecosystem support vault held via a special fee contract, SFC. The SFC is controlled by the Fantom network validators and stakers via on-chain governance and community proposals. The remaining 2/3 of transaction fees will be burned as usual. Listen, I like this, but the first thing that came to mind is that, okay, now you have less tokens being burned. That's the first thing that came to mind. Okay, now, you know, you have 30% of the tokens being burned, but out of those 30% of those 30, so you're going to have 10% of that 30%. So really only 20% of tokens are being burned now, and 10% are going into this fund. Listen, I like it. I like that there's a fund for for growth. And in the past, we've seen blockchains grow when there's a fund for growth. Harmony, and even Fantom. But again, the first thing that comes to mind is that there's less tokens being burned now. Okay, I like Fantom. It's one of my faves. I got a stake there. I use Beethoven X, and like I've said before, they're one of my favorite Ethereum alternatives. Polygon and Fantom are at the top. We did our mint on Polygon Fantom because they have compatibility with OpenSea, but hold on, I just said Polygon Fantom? No. We did our mint on Polygon Matic because they have accessibility to OpenSea via that chain. But surprisingly enough, most of our volume is on Tofu NFT, which also supports the Fantom blockchain, AVAX, Polygon, and others. So, you know, we probably should have done it on Fantom. Fantom probably is Fantom and Polygon Matic. I would say those are my two go-tos aside from Ethereum. I like AVAX, but I'm not using it as much. And then, you know, all the other ones I really don't use as much. But those are the two top dogs, in my opinion. So that's what's going on. Fantom to fund ecosystem projects using a portion of the burn fees. Let me go ahead and link this in the population of the chat box if you guys want to read this. Surprisingly enough, I mean, this just dropped. So maybe the news is not out yet. You know, we're sometimes a little ahead of the curve, being that we're always online. FTM, it's not really pumping yet. I would expect this news to give it a little pump, a little bit of a pump. We're up 2%. It hasn't really moved much. It's at 30 cents. And, you know, I think, again, Fantom is one of my faves. An all-time high of $3.46 just 9 months ago. All-time low of less than a penny over 2 years ago. I think it's in a good pocket right now. And I expect them to win. And listen, let's not forget, Halloween's coming soon to a trick-or-treat near you. So, you know, it's always good. Somewhere around Halloween is when Fantom usually ATHs. So let's see if, you know, they can reach maybe above $1 for this Halloween. It's not too far away. Kaboom. Let's see if we're missing any other information. Let me check out the population of the chat box. Make sure you guys are on point today. It's kind of sleepy out there. Guys, drop a comment on me. Let me know what's shaking and baking. I see you guys. We got about 4 or 5 people over here on YouTube. We're also streaming simultaneously to Twitch. Shout out to my Twitchers, although there's no one listening right now. We've had a couple people in and out of Twitch. And then shout out to everybody on TikTok. I've said this so many times, guys. TikTok has been successful. Okay, I know that there's critiques with TikToks and their user agreement and that they're with China and all that. But guys, what do you think? That Google's not doing the same thing? That YouTube's not doing the same thing? Like, come on. That's what's funny. It's apparent to me. It's like TikTok, they're competing with these people. So now you got, you know, the American firms, I guess, and they're not even really American, but I guess the Western firms, they're trying to spread FUD about the Eastern firms, when in fact, these people are hand in hand. Okay? The Cold War, come on, guys. They benefited both sides. I think these people, I think that this East and West beef that's been going on since who knows how long, it's part of the machine. It's built in. These people, you know, the left and the right, these people go to dinner. They're more friends with each other than they are with us. Don't, you know, Trump and Hillary are actually friends. They actually went out to dinner a few times. Now, how many times have we gone out with any of these people? 0 for most people listening. Okay, and the same thing with the right and the left. Like when there was that Cold War going on with the U.S. and Russia, the officials would go to dinner sometimes. And they met. Yeah, it was kind of tight, but whatever. At least they talked. We don't talk to these people. And they are supposed to represent us, but I mean, they're not repping me. in my interest. It seems like they're repping their interest. But I'm going off on a tangent over here. That's what's going on, guys. Drop a comment. The champ is here every single weekday, pushing that good crypto word. And encouraging you guys to make more content, exercise, and keep moving forward. The bear market is upon us. The recession is already here, even though they're not admitting to it. They're acting like it's not even here. Stop listening to the news and stop tapping into these people. These people are not going to let you win. They're going to tell you that Bitcoin's a scam, and then it'll keep going up. They'll tell you to wear a mask to the gym, for God's sakes. Anyhow, all right, guys, drop a comment on me. Let me know what's shaking and baking. I'm here. Slide into the Discord if you want to ask questions, or drop them right here in the comment section or the population of the chat box. I'm in here, and I'm encouraging everyone to improve and make more gains, more bits, more ETHs, more lifts, and more kabooms. Keep this one short. Yesterday I was live streaming. I was all excited or whatnot, and I thought the internet went out. It turned out the kids were playing with around the modem, and they kicked the modem off. They unplugged it. It was really raining last night. It was not last night. Yesterday when I was streaming, it was rainy or whatnot, and then the internet went out. I was like, oh, it's probably because of the rain, you know. But then I looked where they were playing, and of course the little gunners had unplugged the modem on me. So that's what happened yesterday, guys. Make sure your modem's plugged in. We're back every single weekday. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you're following the links. And we're here, guys. We'll continue to make these gains slow and steady. We are patiently waiting with our eyes on the crosshairs of the sniper scope. There will be another run. It may take a year or two, but that next run, we're going to be prepared to fire and make these gains. We may have to be patient, and that's okay. We show up to bat every single day. Shout out to my boomers. Drop me a comment, and I'm out of here for today. I'll provide you guys with more short-form content and maybe another AI bot video. Shout out to everybody that's hit me up about that video creator bot service that I use. It creates videos from text fast. You can put any text in there, and then it'll source stock footage videos, put them all together for you, and it'll narrate your script for you if you like, or you can provide your own narration if you want. But it's an easy way to make more videos and continue to post more content. Guys, you know this game on social media, sometimes it's not always about quality. In fact, and unfortunately, in my opinion, it's about quantity. You know, sometimes you just got to keep hitting them up, and eventually the algorithm may or may not favor you. But watch out what you talk about, because that algo may put you on the bad boy list, as we've been on for some time. Yeah, definitely put us on the bad boy list. But it seems like this last month, the algo is kind of more in our favor, being that we've done some of the short form video, and that's what it wants. You know, it wants that short form, and I'm not against it. I'm more excited about the live streams, but people don't tap into live streams like they used to. And the algorithm doesn't favor live stream on the search like it used to. I can see the numbers are higher with short form content. I posted 45-second video, it gets hundreds of views. I post a live stream, I'll be lucky if it gets 100 views. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You got to change with the time and adapt, and it's all good. But that being said, I'm not gonna let up on the lives because I like them. I enjoy them. I enjoy you boomers. So that's what it is. We'll continue with the live. Shout out to Manuel. Shout out to Hewitt. And he said the kids kaboomed that thing. Yeah, they kicked over the modem. I was like streaming and everything. And I literally thought, I was like, damn, I mean, it was stormy outside. I was like, well, maybe the storm knocked out the internet or something. And then after like 2 hours, I was like, damn, this internet hasn't gone back around. And then I saw them hanging around close. They were building like a fort next to the modem. And there you go. Shout out to Lucian Bobach. I see you sup. Shout out to Manuel, the rest of the boomers. I see you guys out there. I appreciate all you maniacs. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. Even when crypto's boring and we're doing basically the same thing each and every day. But that's where you build strength. when you get used to the routine. You show up, do the same thing over and over and over again when it's not fun. Everybody wants to pull up when the bull is upon us. All your friends and family are talking about crypto when it's $60,000 Bitcoin. When it's $50,000 Bitcoin, oh, should I get into crypto? But who's talking about crypto now? Not that many. But again, this is the time. Just be honest. You think crypto's dead? Absolutely not. It's here to stay. I think the major gains are going to be had with some of these altcoins. And, like the ones I talked about yesterday, the Polygons, the Fantoms, the Runes. I think there's going to be an opportunity once that bull market activates again. How long will it take, guys? I don't know. It could take a couple years. I would say, max about 3 years. We're already 7 months into this bear market. So this is the time to keep acquiring, keep looking at the markets, and it's okay. You're not going to hit a PR every single time you pull up to the gym. Sometimes you're going to have to deload and just keep going on your routine and wait for that next set, that next round. It's sad to see the greatest opportunities and people leave. They will be back at 100K and complain how lucky you are. Exactly. And they'll be like, oh, how did you do it? And be like, wow, we just stayed here. I just kept showing up to bat. I mean, we've been through this before. It's not like this is the first time that things got sleepy over here on our side. We've been through these bear markets before. And sometimes you just got to keep showing up. You know how many live streams I've done with only 40, 50 live streams? Views on the live stream, and we continue to bang out because once that bull run comes back around, we'll be in the position. And yeah, the bull run comes back around and those live streams will get 200, 250 views. But the coins that we acquired while it was bearish will more than probably even 10x or more. I'm not guaranteeing it, but we've seen some nice gains. Let's not act like we've pulled up on some great ones. Okay, and this last one, how about Jewel? In this last one, we rode Jewel from $2 to about $20. Great, that's a nice 10x. In addition to all the rewards that it was spitting out. I mean, it was great. Let's not forget about Pancake Swap. We rode that thing to, I don't know, we were in Pancake Swap super early, like at less than $1, I would say. And that thing went over $30. That was great. And how about the Bunny platform that was staking the pancakes? So we pulled up on some good ones. And as I said, this last bull run, don't act like we weren't taking profits every single week off these big gainers. I told you guys, I'm taking profits. And I'm super glad. I don't feel like we made any mistakes in this last bull run. The only thing that I kind of regret is not putting more BTC into altcoins. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little conservative with the BTC. So I could have been more aggressive in these last runs and pumped more bits into the alts. Because, alts should move faster once the trend change is confirmed. So that's probably the only thing that I will just throw a little bit more BTC behind some of these altcoins when the bull run is confirmed. But also, you got to be prepared to accept when the bull run is over. And listen, we were talking about it as soon as we dipped under 50,000 and we hit 47 again for the first time. But we stuck around, and we were around for a while and until it dipped under 40, and then we really started paying attention. And once it hit 37, we were out. Once it hit 37, I reconsolidated everything. If you've been watching the champ, and I'm glad we did. I tried to pick coins 10x below the all-time high. So if it's 2.3, the high is 23 or higher. Yeah, I mean, not all coins are going to go back to their all-time highs, though. Some will fail. But, that's basically what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for strong altcoins. Once the trend change is confirmed for Bitcoin. And that is far from confirmed. We're still in a bear market, guys. This little relief rally that we saw was just that, a relief rally. It wasn't a trend change. I think that trend change is going to take at least till next year. We may get lucky and all of a sudden in the fall things start, moving around, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe this Ethereum merge may do something for us. Maybe it'll warm up the markets a little sooner. But, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm patient, though. We'll continue to pull up every day. All right, guys. I'll leave you guys at that. Make sure you drop a comment. Shout out to all the metamaniacs. Make sure you're following me on the links down below. It's the voice of the blockchain. Satoshi's big cousin. Cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thank you.